Hooley, happy
Yes,
week
sir.
3. Happy week 3. How we doing? Another Hoosier Hating Fantasy Football week. Basically in the books.
It's the wrap-up show.
It's the wrap-up show.
Happens every week.
Live and direct.
HHFFL colleagues. So make sure to tune us in every week. We got important info coming up in future episodes, and
Nothing is more important than
the sponsor.
keeping the sponsor in the.
I was about to swing that though, actually.
So HHFFL members, how you doing? It's week 3. By the way, starting next week, we'll have all drop ad totals up to date. We'll see where the records stand from years past, and all the figures will be up to date. Just come right here to HHFFL TV for all your needs.
Yeah.
All your needs. Anything you want to know, we got right here for your enjoyment. Really, that Sunday night game this past week was kind of a dud, huh?
You talking about the Detroit-Denver game?
Yeah, you know, Peyton Manning he throws a couple.
I am so
touchdowns,
fucking bad.
I mean, just
early
last year,
sponsor.
maybe 2 years ago, he had 3-4 touchdowns. He'd be throwing.
Who are you talking about?
Peyton Manning. I mean, he's nothing like he used to be. You know, he just.
What about fucking
kind of a dud. Just
Matthew
2
Stafford? He used to be the same way a couple years ago.
He's even worse. Yeah, he's even worse. Yeah. So, a couple undefeateds went down. Mainly me and you. We'll start with you. Looks like
I haven't lost yet officially, but it's pretty likely.
You could pretty much. You're not looking good, but
No, I'm down.
You know, Jamal Charles can come through for you.
60 something. I made a couple drop ads. I dropped Chris Johnson, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns for David Johnson.
Did he really? He had 110 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you dropped him?
I did.
Good move.
But
good move. Probably cost you the weekly, didn't it?
No, of course not. No way. No way.
Well, who'd you replace him with?
His teammate, who has 3 touchdowns through 2 games.
So you could have had Chris Johnson instead of being down 55
I had Chris Johnson
right
last
now.
week. He averaged like fucking 3 yards a carry.
You'd only be down about 35 right now with 3 guys going.
And
bad move, Hooley. The hooligans made a blunder.
Doesn't matter. I got fucking Andre Ellington on the bench. He's a starter.
You're only playing. You're a joke anyhow. I mean,
it's all good.
You know,
and
even though they are the only undefeated team in the league, I don't.
You're
see
a joke. You're a joke.
I don't.
You got.
I don't see him winning 8 games this year.
2 good receivers, and now one of them, their fucking starting quarterback, is out for 5 or 6 weeks.
Although they're much better with the new guy running that show, you know. I mean,
yeah.
Since Aaron took over, I mean, let's face it.
What are you fucking talking about?
You're a joke. You got Aaron and Chris Herbert. Hey, Bear. Yeah.
I was talking about the quarterback.
Well, you're talking about something different than me.
Roethlisberger's out.
Yeah, that's my quarterback.
And Julio Jones will be hurt in another 2 weeks, and he'll be gone. So, piss to them. Although, good win. I'm not.
You still think?
Also, I dropped Trey Mason for Todd Gurley. But Todd Gurley is going to be a monster throughout the year. Not this week, maybe not next week, but.
Hooley, this is only a 15-minute show.
All right, so let's
5 minutes talking about your lowly squad this week. Can we get to the next? Can we get to the next lowly squad?
How about the Gautos playing 6 running backs?
Yeah, you know what? 6 running backs, they're having a rough start to the season. They got, I mean, actually, they looked really, really bad. Somehow only lost by 5 points. So it was a good comeback, but not enough to beat last year's Dicto winner.
The Galtos,
the
baby.
Galtos. And in case we failed to
Gotta love
mention
the
it on other
Galtos.
shows, thanks again for all your draft day.
Galto Dicto.
Galto Dicto. Yeah, it's good.
It kind of goes together.
Wrecking Ball got destroyed by
Beats by Ray.
Last year's champ. This was over basically at 2 o'clock. I mean, in the words of Kenny Marshall, I would have to say I got beat, and my manhood was put to test by it. I mean, it wasn't even close. Keep the sponsors involved, you know. Wrecking Ball getting destroyed by our current legendary champ. It wasn't even close. Sunday Spectator looks like they're going to go 0-3. Though they had a good week, G-Force was just toying with them. I mean, G-Force is going to win that matchup.
There's been some big weeks this week. A lot of people scoring a lot of points. Not me, though. That's okay, though. We'll get them later.
Of course, usually at this time of year, Primetime Punishers is 3-0. And they had the second highest total in week 1, but unfortunately lost. But they win in week 3. They go 2-1. They crushed Grizz in their luck. Yeah, it's number 1 pick of the draft is just not coming through. I mean, number 1 pick of the draft. It's a bad day when you score 32, right? Well,
I don't know about that.
Mr. Luck is the number 1 pick of the draft. He's not even coming close to them numbers right now. He had to struggle again to get to the 20s. And it was an easy win for Primetime Punishers. We'll see what October brings these guys. And we all know what November and December has brought this team in the past. But
that's true.
That's what's going around this past week.
That's what's coming up.
November,
December, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Fucking cold weather. Hate it.
Hooli.
What? What's that?
Looking ahead to week 4. I mean, week 4 is,
it's a big week right there.
Just a few days away. I mean, week 4 starts Thursday. Unbelievable. And the Joint goes against the G-Force. You know what? They're 3-0. G-Force is 2-1 and a former champ.
Give me a fucking $1 million on G-Force. You're a joke. You're a joke.
I'm taking G-Force.
Your team
too.
is
I don't think the joke is a joke, but I'm taking the G-Force.
It is a joke. Are you kidding me? Ryan Mallett and fucking...
I thought his name was Mullet. Is it Mallet?
And
that is a joke. Or a joke. Yeah, you might be right. No,
his backup sound much better. Are you kidding me?
I'm going with G-Force in this one to go 3-1 and give the only undefeated team their first loss of the year.
G-Force minus 22.
What else we got here? Hooli, it looks like you're playing 6 running backs in a 6 running back team.
Oh, that's a
Lee Wisner's squad is 0-3.
Because my team's in the transition phase. I got to see if Andre Ellington gets back in the mix. If he does, and I got...
I think the best thing to happen to 6 running backs is to play a team that would drop Chris Johnson for a guy that scored how many points today? Could be their blessing.
20, 21, whatever. It doesn't matter.
The guy you picked up scored 2.
If I pick up somebody that scores 21, it'll probably beat his whole team. Hooligan landslide. On to the next game.
Wait a minute. I haven't made my prediction yet. And I think 6 running backs is a little bit too talented to go 0-4. Hooli, I see you losing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Stay in the picture now. Stay in the picture. I'm not joking.
That was...
6 running backs. Wins next week. He picks your squad. He beat your squad. You go 2-2. He goes 1-3.
Bullshit.
It's all about predictions here.
Ain't gonna happen.
And moving on to the next one. Beats by Ray, our defending champion, goes against Primetime Punisher. This is
I'll tell you what.
where the Primetime Punishers start
Beats by
losing.
Ray might
It's
be
not September anymore.
It might be the best team name in history of fantasy
And
football.
it still goes on. I mean, nobody will.
Even though
nobody will
his real name is like
it's a new CB.
I beat up puppies or something like that.
Something like
I can't
that.
remember that.
But
I can't remember what it was supposed to be, but it's not supposed to be Beats by Ray, but I still love Beats by Ray.
You know, there's something wrong with Jack King this year. Whereas last year he was so into it. So, just couldn't wait for everything to happen. He's been awful quiet this year. Been stubbornly quiet. And I see Primetime Punishers beating them next week and going to 3-1. I mean, they're owed a victory. They're usually 3-0 at this time of the year. They're only 2-1. So I see it happening. One more victory for.
I think I give a slight edge to Primetime.
Downward spiral.
Because the injury bug hasn't hit them yet, as far as I know. Jack King still.
Actually, Beats by Ray is playing Sunday Spectator. I changed my prediction.
Hold on.
Hooli, you got third grade letters here. Sunday Spectator is playing Beats by Ray. All right, Sunday Spectator going against Beats by Ray. Sunday Spectator does not lose 4 in a row. It's October now. I see them beating the defending champs. Who do you like?
I like Beats by Ray. Beats by Ray.
All right, yeah. I'm glad we fixed that before the FCC fines us for giving false information out.
Primetime against Kenny Marshall.
Primetime against the Gautos. And like I said previously, I like the Primetimers to go to 3-1, and the Gautos, they seem kind of out of it too. I don't know what's. Oh my God! Is it the end of the show already? We still got the Wrecking Ball and Grizz.
Anyway,
Grizz and his luck.
I like.
Who do you like? Who do you like?
Hold on.
We're running out of time.
Would you shush? We got a whole minute to go. I'm going to take Primetime over to the Gautos -6.5, and I'm taking Wrecking Ball by 2.
Over you. What? I'm going reverse psychology. In this game, I like Grizz to win this, so I'm taking Grizz over the Wrecking Ball, and hoping things can change that. But anyhow, that's our show tonight.
We'll be back. Have a minute to go.
That's September. September is over with. We're going into October. Hooli, live and direct from the HHFFL headquarters in Hidden Valley Lake.
Live and direct, always. Every week, the HHFFL live wrap-up show.
Next time.
Live and direct.